In a bold online statement, Iran's supreme leader has accused America of dividing its friendly ally, Iraq, along sectarian lines, reprimanding the use of Baghdad as though it's personal US property. Religion in Iraq is determined by sect, but religious groups are also used, and some say exploited, to engineer a particular political order. Supreme Leader Khamenei's comments refer less to the political establishment than they refer to a multi-religious society which he accuses the US of slicing up. In the statement, he said that Iraqi people, Shia, Sunni, Kurd and Arab, have been living together peacefully, but some regional countries and foreigners are trying to amplify differences among them. One thing that Iran's spiritual leader failed to recognize is that the people of Iraq have also pinned the same charge on Iran. Many Iraqis united under this very slogan that echoed around the streets of several provinces, and not simply the capital, but one which Tehran may choose not to hear. As divisions between communities deepen, the voices of those contesting Iranian influence are growing louder. The streets of Baghdad, once adorned by the national flag and images of Iraq's former president, have been replaced by sectarian icons and paraphernalia. It is not only the face of the Prophet's grandson Hussein which is visible, but also the face of Khamenei and his predecessor Khomeini, the father of the Islamic Iranian Republic. Culture is not the only field of life Iran has infiltrated. Tehran-loyal militias dominate Iraq's security forces, and its Revolutionary Guard commanders are leading the country's fight against the Islamic State. The Pentagon, alongside regional Sunni powers, have raised concerns of Tehran's increasing leverage over Baghdad and the crimes committed by the forces it stations on the ground. But these are forces that also receive financial and logistical backing from the US, indicating a certain degree of collaboration and coordination between them. And yet Khamenei remains insistent that America is cooking up a plan to divide its neighbour, although it still pledges support to the central Iraqi government. Onlookers described it as ferocious, and state officials blamed it on an electrical fault. It's the fire which mysteriously broke out in the Ministry of Interior. Flickering flames seen here from afar consumed 3 floors of the ministerial building, according to police forces. Fire engines rushed to the scene, successfully extinguishing the flames. An unnamed government official said that the fire broke out on the 10th floor of the Interior Ministry in central Baghdad, wounding a member of the police and causing material damage to the building. Given the nature of the event and the site where the fire erupted, it appears unusual the incident received only thin coverage from local sources and total silence from the international world. Apart from attributing the cause of the fire to an electrical fault, very few details have been made public. A journalist that spoke to FRB on the condition of anonymity said that Iraqi journalists who flooded to the scene where the fire was raging had their footage confiscated. Episodes of arson are not uncommon in Iraq. Analysts suggest these indicate efforts to destroy paper evidence of government corruption. This is not the first time the Ministry of Interior has been set ablaze, but the second in under 2 years.